Hello, everyone. Welcome to my last installment of musical theater singing with Miss Broaddus. And today I'm going to use the same song that we used in yesterday's example, called "A Change in Me" from Beauty and the Beast. So if you would like to get this song for yourself, so that you can practice some of the techniques that I've been talking about yesterday and today, then feel free. That's what it's called. Mine is from this book. It has all the songs from the musical in it, and this song is actually the last one in the book. But today I'm going to talk about taking things a little step further and going from we've been talking about, warm-ups and breathing and then chest, head, and mixed voice. And today I'm going to talk about really making your song um, your character. Okay, because you can sing a song and show no connection or emotion in either your face or in your voice. Okay, and so that's something that's really, really important for acting, and you're never too young to be able to show that example. Honestly, the chest and head voice and things that we were talking about there, if you are really like middle school, if you're younger than middle school age, those things don't apply to you nearly as much because your voice hasn't kind of developed to that time yet that you really need to worry about that. But if you are somebody um, who any of you, any age, can be into what they're singing and show that on their faces and in their voices. Okay, and so we're going to talk about that. So I'm still using this same song. And the first thing I'm going to do is sing this part without really like any expression within my voice or my face. I'm just going to sing it. Okay. And it's so good and real, it must come from within, and I never thought I'd leave behind my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. I'm where and who I want to be. No change of heart, a change in me. Okay, and so that was fine. Like musically, that it probably sounded okay, but there wasn't really a lot of connection with what I was singing, either within my voice or my facial expression. So this time, I'm going to try to alter just a few things, or really try to show within my voice some of the things that I'm feeling. So at this point, if you are not aware of this part of the musical, the character Belle, which I'm sure you're all familiar with, that's part of the reason I picked this as an example. She's already left the beast behind to go help her father, and she's realizing that like all of the things that she thought that she knew about the beast and the world, and that he was bad, and that he was just a really, really mean and hateful person. She realizes that that's not the case, that he let her go, and she realizes that like he has a kindness to him. And so this whole song is about how she's feeling that that there are things that she thought she knew as a younger person that now she's reconsidering, and she's opening her mind to new things in the world. So it's a really beautiful sentiment, really, if you think about it, and something that can be very applicable in all of our lives at some point, probably throughout our entire lives. And so she's starting to think about just all of those things. And so I'm going to try to portray that in my voice, but not yet in my face. And it's so good and real, it must come from within, and I never thought I'd leave behind my childhood dreams, but I don't change of heart, a change in me. So there were some places there where I tried to kind of make some musical decisions that I felt like that felt or would sound kind of spontaneous, right? Because that's kind of your goal in a musical, is you're not trying to play a character that like thinks that they are performing for an audience. You're trying to play a character that's real, right? And if you were saying this to a friend, you wouldn't be saying like, my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. Like you would be saying like, my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. Okay, and so I want, a lot of times your voice should mirror the pattern of speech without, but of course, you have to be able to stay with the music, and especially if you're doing a piece with a orchestra or a band, you need them to be able to follow you. So you can't just give up rhythm altogether. But for instance, it's written, my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. But what I did was, my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. It was still in time. The band would have no problem with that, okay? But I basically made it, instead of quarter note for dreams, but I did quarter note, and then I did an eighth rest, and then an eighth note for but. Okay, and that's something that's not hugely problematic. So for the last part, I'm going to do this mostly a cappella, and I'm going to try it facing you and try to show facial expression. Okay, so that way you can really see ways that you can put even more into it with your face. And I think you'll hear that maybe I sound more into it while I am trying to facially engage with it as well. But I have to have a sip of water first. Hydration is very, very important. Drink lots of water. That really, really helps your voice. Okay. And it's so good and real, it must come from within, and I never thought I'd leave behind my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. I'm where and who I want to be. No change of heart, a change in me. So there you go. I hope that it seemed that maybe my voice sounded more into the character while my facial expression was trying to mirror that. But honestly, I find that singing into a mirror and watching yourself in a mirror, especially when you're trying to play a character, can really help with that. And even when those of you that are in choir, I'm sure if you're in mine, I know you hear this a lot, and I'm sure that those of you that are in other choirs hear it too. Your face is so important to show that you're into what you're singing and that you know what you're singing about. And so really, like, I feel like I emoted way more just knowing that like I was recording this for you, and when I looked into the camera for that. And so really it's an excellent way to practice that, to really be engaged with your song. So I hope you enjoyed my little 5-day session of songs and things that you could, or ways that you can work on your voice with musical theater. If you need any assistance in anything, please reach out to me via the Facebook page, or if you have any questions from this, and I can certainly do some follow-up videos. So I'm really sad to not be working with you guys this summer, but I hope that you have wonderful summers and that you keep singing, and you just keep your passion for theater alive, because it's really great, theater and music. So have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and I will hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.